Hey, Shaffy Taffy. Doing good. Busy but productive day. Hope you're doing good. Alrighty.
Gage, Bookman, your paint scheme is kind of all funky.
I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be.
Like it's not been, like whenever they did the ARCA updates, it screwed up all the paint jobs, and I think that's what it looks like is going on with yours. It looks all scrambled. I don't know if anybody
Hello,
else has seen it. Maybe
Firestone.
it's just
I hope so too. This is one of my worst.
I would refresh your trade and paint. This skin was made after the update, so that definitely shouldn't be the issue.
So
Looks fine to me.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, probably right. I need to just reset my trading paint because I don't think I've seen you in a few races, so that's probably what it is.
Guaranteed.
Okay. As usual, let me know how the sound is as my mic caps out a little bit. But we can adjust everything in practice. We got about a half hour left to practice, and then we'll have qualifying, and then we will race. If you're joining tonight early, thank you so much. Hope you're doing good. If possible, leave a like on the stream, because I've been told it helps get it exposure. So I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna say hi to the league real quick. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. Alright.
Kick out.
Well, you guys don't know what you're doing. I gotta warm up to them now.
Wow.
That's a new fastest lap for
do,
Graham,
do.
54.3. Intakes, it is clear. Don't cross the line.
Oh, he's gonna spin me. Sir?
Oh, I'm just exiting pit.
That was scary.
Dangerous.
New fastest lap for Graham, 54.1.
Oh, you got the RGB RAR XD. No.
He pulls in the pits when he sees it.
I can't be seen with that.
I added a little bit of a bonus.
Also, that was involuntary. I didn't try to pit.
He did try to pit. Oh my goodness. When I first brought out the RAR scheme, Ryan and Bugs were sending me the. I'll show you it after I pit. Car volume sounds good. Good. I'm never know. I feel like I always, when I'm looking at the levels, it looks like it's drowning me out, so I lower it. But then when I go back and watch, it's like really low compared to what I thought it was. So, yep, I'll leave it. I'll trust you. Hopefully everyone can still hear me very well. Hello, Jesse Jamestown. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the update, Firestone. Hello, M.
About after 15 laps, we're going to be doing what we did at what was the other one where the rear end became unbearable? We just kept looping it after about 20, 30 laps. Kansas? I don't know.
I can't remember. My brain is concentrating so hard just to get around this track. I am gonna burn up these tires.
Yeah, it's like get off throttle to go into the corner and then turn and then put it back straight as you're getting back in the throttle. Because like turning and throttle just equals spin.
Track temperature's rising.
I know what's gonna happen is what happened last time, where the only way I can somewhat keep up is just ripping through my tire, and then I'm a sitting duck and I go laps down.
Now, 5 seconds off the pace.
Oh, it would not turn. I didn't slow down enough. Hello, Eric. Hope you're doing good. Oh, we have music playing lately in the background. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. We're gonna definitely be a little bit of a back marker, but we'll see. I might add a little bit of brake bias. I know Wes keeps his the same. Bugs, did you increase your steering ratio at all?
Yeah, I always put mine to 14-1.
Yeah, I think he's on a direct drive too. It's going to be easier for him to save the car at that higher. The lower the ratio, the easier it is to save the car, but you do end up burning the tires up, a little bit quicker. So I'd try it and see if you like it.
Yeah, I think it's just more preference than anything. I prefer to have that extra, the minor corrections, but it does make it harder to save the car when you're wrecking with the higher ratio.
I do know that part. I feel like most of the time I do enjoy it. Just one tap up on the steering ratio, so I'm gonna try it. Thank you, guys.
If you can figure out the offset stuff to where, oh God, where you can save the tire, let us know, because that stuff is very difficult to get into.
That's outside of fixed setups, right?
The offset basically is just like where's the wheel, like. But,
Oh.
what?
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was saying, I forgot that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's so like on the really turny tracks, you don't have to constantly turn all the way to the left.
It's just where are you attaching the wheel, when you put it in.
Ooh.
So isn't offset also like where center is?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Ooh, sugar cookies.
So what it is if you're offsetting it, say you're adding your I think if you add it goes to the left, if you take out it goes to the right, it might be the opposite.
Yeah.
But basically your piece of tape that goes straight will be, either way from center.
Hello, River Rat.
I know back in the day when I ran the fixed stuff a lot, there'd be like people in there, I was a 16-1 and 0.8 or negative 0.8 or stuff like that.
I feel like I need to slow down a little bit more than I am.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. All I know is car go prone, turn left, and wrecky.
Hello, Zane.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of wrecky tonight.
I think some of them are going to come from me, to be honest. Oh,
dude, I couldn't even get off the freaking pit road. Oh, where'd you go?
I lost control trying to get off pit lane and slap my balls.
Oh my goodness.
You're currently 1.6 off the pace. Last lap time was 55.7.
Yeah, you heard that. I was trying to save the car and I just hurt myself.
I've done it too. Don't worry about it.
P19.
Yeah, I'm actually... I thought I wasn't going to be hungry, so I had a small little stopgap, and now I'm hungry. But it's too late. I only got
Yeah, I think I'm
20-something minutes.
I'm going to not qualify.
Oh.
Turn the back and see if I can kind of learn as I go, because I don't want to be out in the midfield still trying to understand what to do.
Yeah, I understand that. I'd be careful of, you know.
Oh yeah, it's going to be wreck avoidance,
Yeah,
but
speed limit.
that makes it fun.
Can I get a recording of that real quick?
Recording a what?
Wreck
Boxing.
avoidance is
5,
fun.
4, 3.
Yeah,
2,
sometimes
1.
it adds some, drama to the race. It makes it a little fun sometimes.
The avoidance part is the fun. It's when you're wreck includement, that's the not fun part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the catch. You gotta avoid it to make it fun.
Where is it? There it is. Oh, no. Go away. Boom. There we go. I put the raw XD on there. Bugs was not impressed. Why? Why'd it disappear? There we go. Yeah. That, Ryan and Bugs were sending that to me.
I saw Gooseman connected.
So I put that on my front and back bumper. Snickerdoodle season is coming up.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Oh, all this cookie talk. What is going on?
Y'all still good for Prop Man after this, or we got other things going on?
I should be good for a bit. I gotta do some editing, but I should be good to play for a little bit.
I should be good for a little while as well. I can't stay up super late, but yes, I should be good for a little while.
I'll show you all a little while.
What time do you think you're gonna be up till, Robert?
I mean, I guess... well, it depends on when this race ends, but like if it gets too late, I'll definitely at least do an hour. But otherwise, probably like 1:30ish maybe.
Okay, yeah, I was kind of thinking the same. I'll probably be around 1, between 1 and 2, so I am not up till 7 a.m. trying to get this video done.
Samesies. Someone called a Cookie Monster?
Yeah, we're, Tony said
I
he
don't
was
know if I
down
can
to
say that.
join, so I'm sure he's not going to be on that late either.
There might be some copyright going on. Found some great
Okay,
cookies
well then,
in
yeah, I'm
Spain.
down.
Oh, okay.
I just want to play a couple of games of it, go through all of the maps, see what's different, and, that's it, really. New killer, whatever.
Oh, wait, no. I want a new car. I don't want...
Wait, can you guys
20
hear me?
minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
Yes, we can hear you.
Are you a boy?
Are you old?
No.
Are you sleeping?
No. Now we can't do that because they didn't respond to us last night.
Yeah, I ate a chili cheese dog, and, yeah.
Yeah. Who's copy on that?
Oh!
My mouth went
Oh.
yum, my stomach went no. No.
Did you forget that cheese has milk?
No, I forgot that my stomach is a bitch, and I can't eat anything anymore.
You monster!
How close is 30 for you again?
Actually, I botched that one.
like a
That was
week.
bad. That was a bad one. Oh!
There it is.
Yeah.
Anything you want for your birthday?
New stomach?
Might be pushing it.
Like cow stomach? Poor stomach?
Yeah, sorry, you said horse stomach.
The
To
wall.
not live in Florida no more? Yeah, that'd be nice too. No, I don't know. I don't really have any plans for my birthday. I'm just gonna see what happens.
I saw what would happen once it led to a child.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I saw what would, what would lead to, and then it led to a child. Don't do it.
Because he made it weird.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
What, having a birthday led to a child?
Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, the only issue with that, Guzzy, is I'm missing 50% of that equation.
Oh, I wish I could do a Donald Duck impression.
That's just an open wallet away.
No, don't stop talking.
Cookie time, yeah. I
I
know.
heard there's a pretty good place in Tennessee.
Wait, I know what I want for my birthday.
I've almost spun out like 4 times in saying all that.
Alrighty.
I'm sweating a little bit.
I am not fully paying attention to their conversation right now, but it sounds funny.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Dangerous.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I guess the good thing is this is definitely a 2-stop race. The bad thing is that this is a
Track
2-stop race.
temperature's falling. It's now 109 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, how many laps are we doing?
8-0.
Oh, one short.
Nah, well, 202.5 miles didn't really look too good on the scoring sheet.
I wouldn't complain.
Alright, so what I'm looking at for pit entry, well, in case we have to do it during green, I'm not sure, is if you kind of line it up in the middle of the line and the, like the line in the wall, and you head in, about a car length off that white line, when the pavement changes colors, you get on the brakes pretty decent. As long as you're not locked up, you should be fine.
Okay, that's good enough.
It puts me a couple of miles an hour under, but it's about as hard as you can attack it without worrying about it.
Also, welcome to Indiana, boys. If you venture outside the racetrack, don't go more than 3 miles, or you will be shot.
Ugh.
Sounds like my backyard.
You got nothing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
That puts you 1.2 off the leader's place.
Maybe just maybe the race will get weird, and we'll have a good day.
I'm just practicing for my qualifying lap.
Oh, you going in your reverse 180?
Try it. I was going to say, my own access road.
Oh my goodness, there he is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like this track. That might be, like, not cool to say, because it's Indy and all the history and that, but I just don't like driving it.
Currently 1.3 off the leader's pace.
Oh, turn. Oh no, don't ruin someone's... Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, I don't want to ruin someone's fast lap.
Oh my god, that...
You almost made it perfectly.
You were watching
I don't
before
think
you
I could
was
do
big.
any better. That was great.
Hey, well, hey, now you've watched me before I was big. When that would happen, if it would...
Still having a pick through there.
God, the RGB on your car, Robert, is just visible from so far away.
I know. I'm a little disappointed Ryan isn't here tonight because I felt like he would have appreciated it.
Oh yeah, he would love it.
Here's this Martinsville Firestone. I kind of like Martinsville. It's just I never get to actually run it because it always turns into just like people can't run it in video games or online. Like they can't do it. It always turns into just awfulness. So you're just pacing the whole time. But when you actually get around the track, I think it's pretty cool. I like it. I was watching Beard before he hit 4K. Yeah, there we go.
So you're winning tonight, right, Guzzy?
Hell no, I hate
We were in the
this track.
200s a long time when I first started.
This is your hometown track.
And then it just,
Even
went up
more
from there.
reason to hate it.
Alright, I guess I gotta get back out there. I am not sure what to do. We are slow. I need to get on the track behind somebody. 849.
How close did that look?
It looks super close on my screen.
Any of you in the pits?
I am.
Sorry if I
Pit exit's clear.
follow you guys.
Outside.
Yeah, you can
Clear
follow me.
high.
You're not going to learn anything, but you can follow me.
I can oblige. Give me like 3-4 minutes to get my stuff rolling.
Okay.
Yeah, before. Well, no, we're getting close. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Everybody rolls up songs and like starting screens for their stuff. I just press go.
This seems so intense with the music playing in the background. I don't know if I have the level up high enough for you all to hear it, but I hear it in my ears. It's kind of funny. Do you get down low towards the curbing, or you stay higher?
Okay, Robert. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
You want to be on that white line as much as you can in like 2 and 4.
We both hit drift mode at the same time.
Inside. Clear low.
Yeah, I try to get down on that white line as much as I can, but I don't know if that's where you're supposed to be.
Just don't touch the curbing.
And then, yeah, for me, like, when I'm mid-corner, I'm pretty much wheel straight. Because, like, if you're turning with gas, it just wants to spin.
That puts you 2.3 seconds off the pace.
Yep.
That was strange. I think a magnet just grabbed my car and threw it into a wall.
Car high. Clear outside.
Completely wouldn't turn.
You just wanted to take out the RXD.
RXD.
I almost saved it.
It looked like you needed a little help.
Yeah, it needed to. That car needed to be put out of its misery.
The guy behind has just done a 55.6.
Oh man, we are so bad. We are so bad. 95's on the right side. How many laps was that? I was only... That must have been because of the drifting. Oh, there might be some cold tires. There might be some cold tires. Cold tires is something I definitely notice more on the road courses when we exit the pits.
Pit exit is clear. Push now.
I really wish they'd go and like really scan this track for all of its actualness.
Wasn't this recently done?
If it was, it's still not right.
Got a lot of time on this track, does he?
I mean, I've been to this track quite a bit in my life.
Yeah. How many times have you raced on it?
Went around it in Corvette a couple times.
What year was this?
Probably 5 years ago.
I was waiting for you to say you were like a newborn in the passenger seat or something.
Yeah, I was waiting to hear like 19s on this.
No, my in-laws are part of the Corvette Club for Indiana, and every year they go out and like run their Corvettes around the track.
Drift it, boy.
I mean, if this was a drift competition, then I'd be really good.
When's drifting coming to iRacing? They already have the physics down.
Yeah, I mean, we just do this track in this car and drift.
Yeah. I thought we were hitting the wall. Coming to Spotify soon. Cold tires. I don't remember what I said during that song. I saw Yeto made some sort of lyric thing. That ain't happening. I sing from the heart. I don't remember lyrics. Ooh. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna somehow figure out a way to at least get around the track at first with the back of the pack, and then it's gonna turn out the way I do it, eats up the tires ridiculously, and then I'll be just so slow that I can't even keep up with the caboose. That is, I'm pretty sure what happened the last time. Actually, the last time, I think in the next gens we were here, and I kept tapping the wall, and then the moment I got a little bit of damage on the right side, it was just lights out, you were done. That and the tires were gone. Oh, oh, ah, no, no, no. Oh. Oh, he's driving a Ray.
We'll need to pit for repairs. We've had the
Get over here. Don't you do it. Thank you for giving me the satisfaction.
My neck.
My neck.
My...
I almost X'd out of my stream.
Oh, did nobody finish it? That was your cue, Robert.
I can't sing that song. I'll get demonetized.
Lick my.
Somehow I'm gonna find a way to get around this track. That's a good start. Yeah, there you go.
Pa, pa, pa.
Just floored and drop a gear.
C.
Do, 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 do. All right, we've gotten 3 laps. Well, 2 laps because it counts us going around our out lap. Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. Drifty boy. This could be an interesting one.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Oh, I'm lucky I didn't get a speeding penalty there.
The track temps increasing. It's now 113 Fahrenheit.
Oh! This lane is dangerous.
Okay, sorry. Y'all out there?
I am.
He's brake checking me.
I got this dinosaur car all over my rear.
Hey, Jammin.
Sorry.
I don't have one recorded right now. The last 2 weeks were probably the busiest of work for me with the fall, and I just didn't have time. I was kind of in survival mode in terms of the channel, so I do apologize, but I want to finish that season up soon. And November is much better for me schedule-wise with work, so I'm hoping that we can get through that pretty quickly once we're out of October here.
I'd be really good at drifting if that was the objective.
I'll probably record a few episodes at the start of next week and release them.
That is for sure. Basically, you want to try to get on this white line and then try to get out back towards the wall, and then you can keep in the throttle on fresh tires a little bit more through here. I'm about half throttle through the whole thing, back out to the wall.
Are you, like, what kind of braking are you doing entering off the straightaway?
I am, where the contact patch is, tapping it, letting the car roll down the hill with it, and then getting back on the gas as soon as I feel like it's pointed towards the center of the corner. And then we're not getting the brakes into 2 or 4. We're just letting off a little bit and then kind of feathering the throttle through the turn.
I will try. Thank you.
And then up here, you can try to wait for the rubber and then just, ease into the brakes. You don't want to slam on them. You don't want to, barely breathe on them, but, you just need to slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm entering way too fast.
Yeah, you are. You're pushing up in the corners.
Yeah, exactly. There are the signs.
The end of the session, E20.
There's like a 1 sign before each corner. You can actually go off there and coast in. Maybe it'll kiss the brake, but I don't know. That's completely up to y'all. Good luck qualifying.
Yep. Alrighty.
Good luck.
Well, thank you, Jammin. I really do enjoy that series. I have a lot of fun doing it. Just a matter of getting them finding time to actually record, because they're pretty easy to edit too. I started pretty much leaving the entire game on there because if I can keep the play calls quick, it really doesn't need too much cutting, which is nice for me right now. I haven't been able to even start editing it, but I have recorded an entire new season of Circuit Superstars, and it's something different. I'm pretty excited to release it. I had one small hiccup the last episode, but it worked out. It works out, so.
Track temperature's rising. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
I'm pretty excited to start that release. Probably won't be able to edit that for a little bit, though. It's a little bit more intense. I still got to go in and record the alternate views for screenshots and so on. All right, concentrate time. I already messed this out lap up. We're way slower than I should have been coming out of that turn. Honestly, though, this is almost more practice right now. Half throttle, full throttle. I kind of kept the wheel straight there. A little bit of slowdown. I think I just need to enter the straightaways a little slower. Or the turns a little slower than I was. Don't use brake on the second turn. Woo! Alright, we got one more lap here.
Position.
10th? That was awful. Ooh. This is gonna be a slower lap. Oh, you know what? In practice! Oh. In practice, I forgot to turn on the
Stewards have called us into the pits for
relative
repairs.
bar, so that's when I know what I'm doing wrong and helps me know where I'm getting fast or slow in the turns, and totally forgot to turn that on.
Fastest lap.
Oh.
54.6. The guy
Yeah.
behind has just done a 55.8.
I like the extra color from the RAR
Fastest lap for King,
stuff.
54.1.
All right. Yeah. Hey, we out qualified some people. Wow. We were faster than we were in practice. I think there's maybe a few people who maybe won't qualify. I don't know. I'm gonna leave this going. EV
The
Spectre.
car in front has just done a 55.4.
Oh. Alright, I will be RB. Back in a moment.
All right, welcome to Indianapolis. First thing I gotta say is hell of a lap, Bugs. Good job. Secondly, we got a long one tonight. 80 laps, almost 80 minutes of racing. We do not have a restart zone here, so just like in the old days, as soon as the pace car has left the racing surface, the leader can take off. The initial start is on the green flag. Judd, that's for you to know. Do not go until that green flag waves. Every subsequent restart after that is on the leader. As soon as pace car leaves track, you can go. This track is big, 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 so my two little eyeballs can't watch the whole thing, so it's going to be, could be a little bit of slack here if I miss something. But I think once we get past the first few initial laps, we'll get some long green flag runs in, because we tend to get spread out here, and this place is so big that, we don't tend to be right on top of each other, so we should get some long green flag runs.
Just got back, so hopefully I didn't miss anything too important.
Everybody remember, stay to the right on pit road. 5 boxes in, 5 boxes out. Just be careful, have fun, take care of each other, and let's go racing.
Alright, let's see. We end up 15th on the inside.
If anybody does not want me to advance, go ahead and speak up right now.
And there are 22 drivers out there, so here we go. Hello, Jakenstein. Hope you're doing good.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Right. No clue what we are doing. Here we go. Stop the music. Don't need that on during the race. Hey, Gingerbeard. Okay, here we go. Oh, Rick's in front of us.
GG luck.
GG luck.
That. Check that, uncheck that. Tires will replace.
I need to dummy. I'm like, GG luck.
Raw XD.
No.
Don't you when we were young, miss.
Oh, I'm glad you're doing better now, Jakenstein.
30 seconds.
Oh, man.
Four sets of tires is not enough.
P15, 80 laps.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put 5 on the thing. I'm not 100%
Follow
sure.
car number 70 in the outside column.
Oh well.
Makes it interesting.
Sorry guys, I forgot to turn on my car.
No, we got green. We only need 2 sets.
You can go ahead and leave it off. It's fine with me.
Catch up to car number 70.
I know it's weird we have a truck for a pace car tonight, but it's bigger and it's easier for me to see from far away.
Things doing mock Jesus up here.
I didn't know you could choose the type of pace car.
Yeah, it's a Porsche, a regular sedan, the sedan, the Porsche-esque, a Mustang, and the truck.
I thought the track just gave it to you. That's cool that they let you choose.
I remember my first day iRacing.
You shush. Rock.
RXC.
Okay, Robert, get ready.
Here we go. Oh, my Lanta.
Green, green, green. Got car high. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high. Car outside.
I'm just being real careful.
Hold your line. Still there.
I did not get out of that turn well.
Still there. Clear high. Car high. Starts alright. Let's build right. He's still there. Maybe car outside.
Oh, I rose up the track. We're good. We survived.
Still there. Clear outside.
Sorry, bro.
Oh, the
It's all
bugs
good.
get taken out already? Oh my goodness. Ooh. I slowed down a lot later than they did, and it cost me because I had to stay out of the back of Reno. Reno went high. We should get a better run out here. There we go.
Still there.
And boom. Went way too hot into that. See, like, I'm figuring out how to get around. Oh, Rick got in the wall. I'm figuring out how to get around. Oh, no. Hold on to it, please.
It was just behind inside.
That was interesting.
But I'm sure that I'm just annihilating my tires. I'm not gonna fight him too hard. Not this early.
Still there. Still there.
Although it's hard to stay out of the wall up here.
Still there. He's still there.
Oh, it's almost there in front of us.
Rick's one of the drivers too that, like, the moment he sees someone going after the person in front of him, he, like, assumes that he should also go to, like, see this is gonna fight with Reno just to see who can dive underneath. Gage, get the pass done. Oh. All right. I like the color on Nick Sargent's car back there. Dang, I thought we were going to get a little bit of a push there.
Car outside.
That was nerve-wracking.
Clear outside.
Yeah, that outside is not that fun.
Sorry.
The gap in front is now 2.8 seconds.
I entered that turn real weird. They're going to get a run on us there. That was... if I could have exited that turn a little better, I think I would have had a nice breakaway there while they battled. But they were able to get my draft. Oh no. Had to get really out of the gas there. Sargent's gonna get a run.
Okay, Robert, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Woo! We were drifting through there. Woo! Oh no. Alright, they're gonna get us this time because that was... I'm lucky I'm even going straight right now. Yep. Got a nice boost there.
Still there. The jump ahead is now from inside to clear. Car inside. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear inside.
Oof. I'm sorry, Leo.
Inside.
Aw.
Sorry, man.
Hold your line. Still there.
I just want, it's going to be better for me the quicker they get by me. Oh, Mr. Bugs is here.
Oh no, we're good. You know what that means. One of us is about to win.
Oh,
Car high.
That'd be nice.
Still there.
Win the first truck trophy.
Still there.
Nope.
sorry, Bugs. I was trying to get out of your way.
You basically win.
You're all good.
Still there. Clear high.
Oh, no. I didn't run him into the wall, right?
Oh, not even close. Both of them went up and smacked it.
56.6.
I smacked it trying to make sure I was ready to avoid.
Oh, man.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4. Car high. Clear high.
Oh, come on.
Sorry,
Car down
Peter.
low. You're in the middle three. They're inside.
Freaking
Car
Rick. Come on.
They're all around.
Like, what?
Is that not a caution?
Caution.
We'll need to come in for repairs. They've shown us the meatball flag. We'll call
Sorry, whoever I
caution
got
if we
into there. I didn't see that pink car up.
can. Pit lane speed limit is.
Oh, come on. Now it's a close...
Yeah, that's on me. I hit the wall and just was glued into it.
We'll need to stop again. Box in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How bad is it, Robert?
Box now. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 107.
I almost couldn't steer into my pit stall.
Yikes.
Hey, Sergeant 1.
Pitting. I am pitting.
Copy.
Hit those in short shoot.
Not pitting to make this race
It
spicy.
looks like
Middle
Sergeant
two.
has been dead.
You guys gonna be checking up coming out of 2?
Now we're a lap down.
Hit the middle back.
I'm a lap down now. And then the caution came out so late, I was already like next to the wall, so I got a closed pit on top of it.
I'm sorry, man.
It's all good. It's still early. I might get a wave around.
Pits are open.
Oh yeah.
That won't be the last caution.
The
Might get
leader
your lap back,
is
actually.
pitting.
I don't know if it will because I have that drop to the end, so I don't know if it's going to wave me around or not.
Sergeant in front is pitting.
Whoa. Sorry, guys.
That was also on me. I apologize. It's so hard to tell when the cars are actually going to be solid.
All right. Well, it's not too bad. I saw him getting in the wall, and I tried getting low. I didn't realize just how slow he was gonna get, and I barely got him, but it slowed us down enough. And then I don't know who just absolutely land blasted us. I don't know if it was Rick, because he apologized, or what, but someone just annihilated us. So, it is what it is. Let's see what our tires were at. We were 87 on the right sides. So, I was 87 on the right front.
'93 for me.
89.
Okay, Robert, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
90.
Yep, it's not waving me around. Cool.
Key up, tell Tony. It should.
I mean, I entered a closed pits. It's a kind of a black and white thing. It's just that the wall's there and it came out so late.
All right.
Right.
All right, we got some cars. We got to fight for the lucky dog. So now we're trying to salvage this race. We'll see what we can do. We have fun doing this as a group. This is when I enjoy having all you along for the ride. It makes this kind of stuff a lot more fun than frustrating. Because then if we pull this off, it's always a much more fun celebration at the end. Sharing the experience with people. Why didn't they go anywhere? Oh boy.
P90 outside. Clear high.
Alrighty. So the two, if you don't know iRacing that well, the two on the right, everyone's red because they're a lap ahead of us. We're one lap down. We have to be the first one a lap down during the next caution to get our lucky dog back, or to get our lap back through the lucky dog. The people in the white, name-wise, are on the same lap as us, and we're fighting against them. We got to stay ahead of them.
I didn't see anything.
Sergeant just looked like he had a parachute on his car.
That lap was at 57.7.
Whoa.
Car high.
Thank you for not killing me, Rob.
Hold your line.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Hold your line.
Yeah, no problem.
He's still there. Clear high.
I already left you once. I'm trying not to do it again.
Okay. Somehow we stayed ahead of the two lap down cars. I don't know how that happened.
The lap time was at 56.1.
I got a little loose there because I saw that Bookman was getting in the wall, and I was like, oh, this is my chance to get by a few at a time. And then I got a little too happy on the pedal and almost brought us around, but yeah. Hey, Kenjo in the chat. Hello, Kenjo. Hope you're doing good. A little bit of a rough start to our race here, but we're going to try to recover. I hate this track. Alright, Rick is back there. We need a caution.
Track temperature's increasing. It's now 115 Fahrenheit. You've just done a 55.4. What's your quickest lap in this session?
Quickest lap in this session. I need to get some more of these lead lap cars between me and Rick.
Outside. He's still there. Still there. Clear high.
Ooh, Sargent just didn't get past Bookman there.
Got car high. Still there.
Dang.
Hold your line. Still there. Evans is clear outside.
Yeah, I didn't put them in the wall. It's just that top line is hard to do. It's not easy. When you get stuck up top, it's very easy to find yourself going towards that wall.
Joel.
Oh my goodness, we almost had someone go right into the pit lane wall.
No, you're good, man. I should have checked up a little bit more than that.
You save it, Mog?
Yeah, I'm good.
Save, guys.
Nice save, guy.
That was sketchy there for a moment.
Yeah, I was trying to get out.
Oh, I thought Reno was going in the wall right there.
Clean up on the front stretch of my poop.
Car outside.
Here we go. Cool. Talking about poop again.
Still there.
Not that time.
Still there. Clear high.
Sorry, Reno. Hopefully I didn't make him too uncomfortable. There.
Sorry, Bugs, I cut you off. I didn't know you were going to do that.
I just need to keep moving forward or else Rick's going to get by
Oh,
me.
no, you're good, dude. It wasn't you. It was all me.
See, like, look at us. Like, everyone got freshies. We're all in the same cars, and we're getting past these people. We should be in the 12th to 13th range. But unfortunately, we're stuck a lap down. So hopefully we can get our lap back and we can work our way through the field again. Oh boy. Took that turn awfully. This back group's going to get a run on us here. Here comes Sargent. I'm not going to try to fight it too much, but that's...
Hold your line. Still there.
There we go. Nice. Nice and easy. Nice and quick.
Evans is closing in. The gap is now 0.4. The track temperature's decreasing.
All right, I got to keep Reno between me and Rick.
Fahrenheit.
I want that lucky dog.
Thank you, Ben.
This is not going to be good for the points for it. Oh, hey, there's the caution. We got the lucky dog. Oh, can't get into this, though. Oh.
We think
That was
King
so
has
close.
stacked it.
Did someone go to the moon?
Who is Jude?
His car is out. Line up single
Who was
file
that?
behind car number 36.
Probably about 3 or 4 cars
His car
worth
is
right
out.
there.
It's closed.
We got the lucky dog.
I don't know what I saw, but I saw someone in the sky, someone on the ground, someone in the sky.
That was a crazy one. Dead crashed in there.
Hey, Miles, hope
Absolutely
you're doing
nothing.
good.
Car just broke.
Hello,
Yeah,
Ethan.
Dad.
Lucky dog candidate. That's what we were hoping
That
for.
would explain it. Yeah, it looked like he just hit an invisible wall and suddenly it was crash time.
Apologies if I can't see chat too much while we're racing. Obviously, it's
Coming out to-
hard to, race and chat. Having a lazy Friday. There you go. It was a busy but productive
Who's
Thursday
Jude?
for me.
Yep.
All right, so we got
I don't know if it's
3
good or not.
sets.
After this, we're going to have 2 sets of tires for
We're under caution.
60
It's
laps,
closed.
or over 50 laps.
I'm gonna pit just to fix some damage, but not for tires.
When was the last lap we pit? Yeah, I know, right, Kenjo? We got the lucky dog. Let's go.
Or I guess everyone's getting tires. I don't know.
When was the last time we pit?
Lap 10.
The car in front is pitting.
Sorry about that, Zach.
Pits are open.
I figured about 15 and 20 laps per tire set. That would get you to the end. But you can't hit behind me anymore. It's messing me up.
I don't know if we should pit or not.
Oh, I made a mistake.
So is everyone taking tires? That's the consensus?
I did not.
Under that, I'm going to be in the opposite road than you. I did.
Hey Tony, can you give me an EOL?
Watch your
I
speed.
can. Why you let me heal up?
I didn't take tires. I don't want to be that guy.
Oh, I got you.
We
It
think
might
we'll
work
need to
out
stop
for him,
again.
though.
Appreciate
Box in. 5,
I bet we all
4,
do.
A little
3,
bit.
2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, I had smacked the wall a couple times, so I thought I was going to need to get some damage dealt with, and I didn't have any repairable damage, so I ended up getting out of the pits in 5 seconds, and I was like, that's a mistake.
Yep.
It's all good. We're not even halfway. Not even close to halfway.
Oh, that really
Oh!
got me. I almost wrecked it under caution. Good job.
Don't be that guy. Wreck it under caution.
I would have been by myself, so I'm still catching up.
I think we got real lucky there. I was looking at the pit lane exiting. I was trying not to speed on pit lane, but I think it wouldn't. I'm pretty sure it said pit lane closed when we crossed that line, and then it was not. So yeah, I think we got lucky there. Honestly, I almost just wanted to not get tires there myself and just see what happened.
You guys that are on the front
We
stretch
need a
right now,
caution.
you
It'd be a
take the
risky
rest of the
strategy.
pack. They are
But having
pit cars entering turn 3 now,
having the
so
tires
you
at the
probably
end.
catch them right around where you are right now.
Come on, Ben. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
service penalty.
Tony, can I get a black flag cleared?
We'll probably still run this. Repeat that.
Penalty in the next 3
Can I get a black flag cleared? I had to pass somebody. I wasn't going fast enough to catch up.
18th.
Thank you.
That would be the car that was coming out on the back stretch as you guys went by.
I don't know who Judd is. We just got screwed on that. I'm the lucky dog. And now I'm on the lead lap, but we're so far behind the field. And we have none of the lead pack draft. And this, it doesn't seem like this dude's going to want to let us pass easy, so I'm really hoping for another caution to kind of bunch us up here. If this goes green, it's just so annoying. At this point, I wish I stayed out. I would have saved a set of tires, and it would have been the same difference in terms of like track position lost to the field.
Hate how this car pushes and all of a sudden ice skates.
All right, I let myself get flustered here. I need to get back on track. What the heck? Bunch of BS.
The gap in front is now 30 seconds. The lap time was 55.3.
I had to take tires because
that high line has no rubber on.
I just don't know when we're going to get cautions. And usually when we come here, it is green all the way through. So if I didn't take them and then we got that usual green flag run, then I would have been really screwed. And I had no way of knowing that we were going to get this ridiculousness. So, is what it is. Hopefully a caution comes out and we can catch back up to the field.
Careful in front of you, guys. Be there looking for a caution right there.
Good.
That was at 55.3.
Sir.
I got screwed.
Yeah, you did.
I'm 13 seconds off the field. Ugh.
The gap in front is now 13 seconds.
Alright, let's be smart. I was having a really good first stint there. I think I actually kind of figured it out. I wasn't being dumb with the tires. We were passing cars. I need to get back to making sure I'm hitting my line instead of looking all over the screen and complaining.
The next car is Reno.
Gotta keep those good vibes down. We have come back from worse on these streams. We've been multiple laps down, wrecked out, still got back on the lead lap. I had a good finish, so
P18.
it could happen. Anything happens. It ain't over until it's over. I would like to avoid going a lap down if I could. I need to take care of these tires. I haven't done a good job the first few laps because I was all flustered. I don't know who Judd is because they haven't been here all season, which is kind of interesting. 10 races in, we get a new person. Unless there's someone I'm just not remembering from the past. Yeah, Lucky Dogs and tires are tough to get at the same time. Honestly, if I knew this was going to happen, I would have just not gone to pit and we just...
12 seconds.
I don't know why I thought... Like other shorter tracks, it's not big of an issue, but... I don't know. Other tracks, it's not as big of an issue, but... Thanks everyone for coming along for the ride, though. Sorry, I turned into a little bit of a complainy boy there. It's all vented out now. We're starting to catch a little bit on the back end. We were 13 behind, now we're within 12. Unless that's some part of the field that fell off. Looks like they're still kind of connected. Oh, man.
If we go green, I'm coming in on lap 60.
Oh, we better not go green for that many laps.
Actually, I won't make 60 anyway, 55.
I really hope it doesn't go green. Our race needs the yellow, or else we're pretty much here. We might be able to get like Reno, maybe someone else, but we're gonna go a lap down if it goes green because we got such a late start on that restart, and we definitely have like a P12 at least car, which would be it's a big point swing, and right now we're behind a lot of people in the points that we're within only a few of each other. I can't remember what we moved up to last week, if it was like P8 or P7 in the points or something like that. I know we're in the top 10. I don't remember where we are in the points right now. I just knew this track was going to be a little bit of a struggle for me. Ugh.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Oh, thank you, crew chief. Appreciate it. All right, Reno's within 9. That's a spot at least. It's gonna be sad when we see the red pop up on that relative board. That means the leaders are coming. Oh, Nelly! Gosh darn it! Got the wall. I think we ate up the tires a little bit during those first few laps. All right, 26 seconds back. All right, calm down. I need to calm down.
The gap to Reno in front is now 9.7 seconds.
Focus. Hopefully that was just a little bit of a light tap, doesn't bother us too much. When you win, remember me. I do have a win in the OCRP week. A few seasons ago now, but I have one. Oh. There was one other that I think I kind of threw away too. I was very close to another one. I threw it away late in the race. It wasn't even a plate track. I don't remember what season it was though. Man, it was much more fun, and I had a better time sticking to my line, not getting bored when I had people to race around. When I get lonely like this, I turn just awful. I can't concentrate.
Your last lap time was 56.5. Okay, Robert, you're reeling Reno. The gap's now 7.9.
Come here, Reno. Honestly, I really do need the real Reno in because those leaders they're coming. Leo is very quick, and when they get past me, they're going to quickly pass others. So I need to make sure I'm the lucky dog once again. Doing awful here. I think I just burned up my right front. It's probably a toasty. I was driving like a imbecile the first part of this stint when I was all complainy. Way too high on that.
Gap to Reno in front is now 7.8.
I really wish I didn't take tires. That last one just stayed out. We probably would have fallen off pace really quickly, and it would have been in this kind of similar situation, but at least I'd have a set
57.0.
in the pits that I don't have
Oh,
now.
I just knocked the wall down.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Almost got excited thinking they were going to say the caution's coming out, but
Reno.
Could definitely use the caution.
7.4.
it's funny that so the way we started this race, like, we kind of qualified okay because a bunch of people, I mean, we all qualified a few, but a bunch of people didn't qualify, so we got pretty decent field position. And then I felt like we were actually a little competitive. Like, we were passing back and forth and all that and holding pretty strong where we were.
Okay, Robert, the next
And then
car is
something
Reno.
totally random, the car getting into the wall in front of us, just absolutely changed the trajectory of this whole race for us. I thought I was gonna be back here just because, you know, we just couldn't do this track, but it turned out to be something else. We actually were doing all right.
That was 56.8. Reno in. The gap is 5.8 seconds.
I'm gonna honestly turn up that brake bias a little bit. Turn down that brake bias a little bit. 'Cause it is not turning left. I need
a caution.
I need that brake to just turn the car a little.
Amen.
How you doing up there, Wes?
Right, Robert. We're halfway home. We estimate
Not got past
18
twice
laps
in
of
the
fuel
last
left.
3 laps.
Lap time was 57.2.
Yeah, everyone's tires falling off.
Not Leo's.
Well, yeah, but does do his ever?
Nope. I don't understand it.
I just got on the wall on the straightaway.
I'm trying everything to get this right rear to be my dry tire, and I just cannot get it to happen.
The captain, Reno, ahead is now.
It seems like he's doing all right. I don't see him back with some of those. I really wish I didn't take this freaking tires now. I just wasted a set driving back here by myself. Just gotta hope we don't go a lap down. I mean, that extra set might not even come into play. Who knows? That's like if we somehow get a late caution, then like having that set is huge. But otherwise, he's probably, for the most part, going to be on the same strat as everyone else at this point, but I don't know. Once we get spread out like this group's pretty good where we don't see too many cautions. Oof.
Car ahead's pitting now.
Car ahead is pitting. Interesting. These tires are done.
P17.
It looks like I'm driving extra awful than I already was. I can tell you. This is pretty bad. I have to have this brake bias down to get this thing to turn, and then jam the gas just to get it to go around the bend without using too much wheel, because it just wants to go right if I depend on the wheel. Come on, let's get to Reno already.
Okay, Robert. You're relaying Reno. The gap's now.
Thank you.
0.9.
Come on. Leo is catching up.
You've just done it. 57.2.
Oh, I don't know what I did there. That wasn't good. That was really slow. Cut down too early or something. Reno's having trouble too, though, I can tell, because even when we're struggling, we're still gaining time. Oh no. Please don't. Ah. Gosh darn it. It just wouldn't turn. It would not turn. Oh, we gave up all that. We were getting so close to Reno. It just would not turn left.
Getting a little greedy.
Oh, did Bugs? No, he got an EOL, I think. Or did he go back for some? I don't know.
That was at 58.
I thought he got an EOL. I don't know where he's at, honestly.
Appreciate it, Ben.
If anything, he might be worrying about a tire going down on the right front at this point. I don't know if I should even use my fast repair for whatever that was. I didn't get, like... I can see some damage, I think. I think the hood's lifted a little bit now.
You're relaying Reno. The gap
But
is now.
I don't know if it's
9
worth
seconds.
the fast repair. Man, we would have been really... Like, we would have gotten Reno's draft by now, I think. People are pitting. We got 15 laps left here. Leaders are 13 back on us. Oh boy. So we got lead lap cars who are going to be on some freshies. Wonder if we should start thinking about pits. Or should I wait for a caution? I don't know. I mean, we're going to be going a lap down anyway. I'm wondering if I should maybe try to jump Reno here with an undercut.
Seconds. 16th place.
Everybody pretty safe apart?
It looks like it from where I'm at.
Okay.
We saw a couple people pitting.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, every lap people are pitting.
All right, Robert. You're reeling. Reno in. The gap is 2.8 seconds.
Oof.
That's going on.
That turn entered way too hot. It did not want to go left. I think Reno's pitting. He is. I think at this point we gotta.
Get her on
Pit
going
speed
in.
limit.
It's unfortunate because we're gonna get put a lap down, and but
We'll need to
it's
stop
what it
again to get
is.
to the end. Box in for 5,
I'm not using this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
When you pitting.
Now.
Dang it, of course I missed my
26
pits.
pitting.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of repair damage. Okay, there we go. Slow pit, but is what it is. What is this pit speed that I'm doing? I wasted so much time. All right.
Pitting this time, go.
I really wanted to make a big swing to save the race
60
entirely,
on my
but
front
it's
right.
too late for that. We got to work on these points here. If we can get some spots without it's very unlikely what I was thinking about doing, staying out, would have even paid off. I don't think we would have gotten the caution. So,
The leader,
oh man,
Darlington, is
Arrows 3 seconds back there. Let's try to get Reno. Try to get a few points here and there to salvage something out of the day. We can get top 15. That'd be pretty sick.
You got tires last time though, right?
Oh, yeah. God, there you go.
51 on the right front. No wonder we were screaming for tires.
Pushing, trying to keep up the Leo.
Oh man, he's gonna put us a lap down. This is gonna be awful.
5.0.
I'm already 5 seconds back again from him.
Yeah, he's about to put me another lap down. Great. I forgot to put my brake bias up. I'm like holding on for dear life getting around these turns. And Reno's got the draft out of Webb. I don't know if it was worth it staying that extra little seconds. I probably should have just gone. See, because right now it's biting me because I'm not anywhere close to their draft. Fight for the lucky dog when we all get past. And when I eventually have to let the leaders go by, I mean, I don't have to, but I'm not going to block Leo.
Car ahead is
It's
Webb.
going to slow us down even more. Oh, Reno getting past Webb there. Ooh, no, get in the wall. Bearder.
Reeling Webb in. The gap is 3.4 seconds.
Man, it gets frustrating when you get someone so quick because, like, if you have one hiccup during your race, you go multiple laps down because of them.
Inside. He's still there. The lap times from there inside.
Alrighty. We need to stay with him as long as we can to keep getting lucky dogs back. So quick. We're 19th. I have a feeling this is going to be like green flag to the end. Maybe one more caution, but I have a feeling it's going to be green flag to the end. Oh boy. We don't even have enough. We're going to have to pit again.
Far outside. He's still there. Clear high.
But P18 coming for you, Reno. I'm not trying to burn up the tires though. I'm trying to be smarter this time. I think Reno really burned them up that previous run because they fell way back to us. So hopefully he burns them again because we're in a much better position to take advantage this time. A tactic, yes. As long as we get out of here at okay time at this race, I do plan on doing a little bit more, but I ain't staying up to 3 a.m. Maybe like 1 a.m., 1:30.
Come on, Robert. We need to get by Reno to get the lucky dog position.
I know. I don't even know who's winning. Johnston. He must have stayed out the whole time. Just trying to mix things up, I guess. I was thinking about it, but I just don't see it working out.
Thank you, Ben.
In front is now 1.7 seconds. The leader, Johnston, is pitting.
Ooh. Hope everyone riding along with us is doing well. Thank you so much for hopping on stream.
Webb behind is pitting now.
As I said earlier, having everyone here makes these types of races where something goes wrong early on a lot more fun because there's people to talk to through it. And then if we somehow salvage the race, it is an absolute blast to celebrate together. So that's what we're trying to do here. Still a lot of race to go. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what Ben's doing here. All over the road. What are you doing, Ben? That slowed us down there.
Okay, Robert.
I had no clue where he was going to be. I couldn't like commit to the throttle. It's annoying. Now Reno got further away. We got a lead lapper behind us. I ain't doing anything in the turns though. They can pass me on the straightaways. Oh, this is gonna screw us because I was trying to be nice.
Still there.
Oh.
Reno ahead is now 6.3. Clear outside.
Yeah, there you go.
Behind
I'll
is
let off a
pitting.
little bit so they can go. Where are they going? It's all good, Ben. I saw he message me. I don't know how to do that directly to him, though. It's all good, Ben. That will not be the reason we finish where we do. Out of all the things, that's like nothing. Come on, Reno, burn through those tires. Hopefully we aren't doing the same. So we got West coming up. Coming up next and third. What are you talking about buying you dinner? If you assume I am some rich YouTuber, you're severely mistaken.
The gap to Reno ahead is increasing. It's now 6.6 seconds.
I see how it is. It doesn't matter anyway, we ain't winning this thing. My best chances to win always come on the season opener when we go to Daytona or Talladega. I view myself as an actual pretty decent super speedway. And I know a lot of it's chaos, but you also got to be able to put yourself in good positions, and I think I'm good at it.
Love the RTB, but I gotta go, dude. Don't run yourself into the wall, please.
Well, that's what
Car down low.
I just wanted to stick to my line.
Clear low.
It's just better for everybody.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that was that far back.
I hate when people direct you. It's annoying.
Clear low.
I thought I had a better run.
Sorry, Carpenter.
You're good.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now
That's what I was saying earlier. Like I'm running my line in the turns because if you go up high, you're just
18th.
you get screwed. You can't. It doesn't turn left. I let people go on the straightaways. And that just cost us even more time. There was another time that Leo was like barked an order at me too. It was last season. We had just we were, I think it's second or something, and then something random happened and we had to hit the pits. So I came out just ahead of the leader and was on the lead lap still, but it was towards the end of the race, so I'm gonna fight like heck to stay on the lead lap. I ain't letting anybody by, but it got over on the radio and told me where to go. And I didn't expect it, and it actually kind of messed me up a little bit because I was like, what? It flustered me. I just don't like when people direct you. I can do whatever I want. It's my race. I'm racing other people for points too. I don't even know where Reno is. There we go. It's within 5. And we'd be even closer.
56.3.
Hey, Guzzy, your wrist hurting?
No, what?
Oh, no reason.
Bugs wants a caution. Alright, there's my vent session about being told where to go. Hope you enjoyed it.
That is a very odd thing to have.
Well, that's what the next car is. Reno.
I was just saying, haven't had a caution in a while. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe your wrist's hurting. Maybe you lose control of the car. I don't know.
Gap to Reno ahead is now 1.9 seconds.
I'm currently trying to stay ahead of Leonard.
You know the best way to do that?
Gage Bookman ended his
Oh,
day.
yeah,
It looked like his car was okay. I don't know what was happening there. I think Reno may have gone through their tires again. I'm disappointed that I messed up earlier. Get refocused here. Reno's going to be dealing with the lead lap car shortly. That'll slow him down, maybe give us a little bit of a chance here, get that spot. And then we got Guzzy. He's decent ways ahead.
The captain, Reno, in front is now 4.7. You've just done a 56.5.
Bring the brake bias back down. No, don't pass him quickly. Make it tough. I needed him to slow even more down. Oh man, now he's got a draft.
107 Fahrenheit.
I think we'll be able to get him. I think Reno goes through his tires a little quicker than us, maybe. Judging by the last stint, and then this one too. He's starting to come back to us. I just have to freaking be a little bit more consistent than I'm doing, whatever these turns are. Once he loses their draft, I'll be a little better off. Still was sort of benefiting from it there.
That was 56.8.
Appreciate it, brother.
Oh, he's catching me.
Still there. Hold your line.
Joel, this seems to happen more often than not.
Clear high.
Yeah, I agree.
Our lap time was 58.0.
Thank you, Ben.
I feel like there's been a few times where I've let Joel by, and then he wrecks, and then like that happened with Chuck too. I think everyone gets on the intercom a little too quickly while we're still in the mid-turn to say thank you, which is nice, but
Gap to Reno ahead is now 4.9 seconds.
we lost a lot of time on Reno there with that.
B17.
That hurt us. I need a freaking caution is what we need. Oh man, we were so close. We need to get past Reno. I don't know how close to Guzzy the leaders are, but we need to get past Reno. It is important, because we could just be trapped a lap down, not be able to get any spots. Right now we can't even get after that top 15 like we want. I'd have to like take the wave around, which we can't do either. I've already won a race. I'm not sure who asked the 8-ball. I'm just saying. I can't see that well up there. There you go, Ethan. Fortunately, I was not streaming at the time. That would have been a lot of fun. Maybe one day we'll get a moment like that.
Well then.
All right, Reno, get back here.
That was really painful.
Not any more painful than not being able to pass anybody and be able to have any fun. So I'd make it interesting for you guys.
5 seconds.
Ugh.
I think definitely was a silver bullet though.
Doesn't want to turn in turn 3. That thing is painful. Oh, Robert Webb is gone. Unfortunately, they were not ahead of us.
Track temps increasing. It's now 111 Fahrenheit.
Come on, Reno. I hope Joel catches him in an awkward spot. Gosh, freaking darn it. I can't stay out in turn 3. It just doesn't turn. Ugh. No.
Good job, Leonard. You took that. I made him work for that lap.
Captain Reno ahead is increasing.
I'm going to do the same when he gets to me.
Oh, he had to do it on the outside.
Well, at least
Appreciate it, Reno.
the Reno thing, I'm not fighting for a Lucky Dog
No problem.
anymore. I mean, Lucky Dog is out of our hands at this point. We're just hoping enough get lapped that we actually have people to fight with if caution comes out.
I hope that burns his tires up for us because we have no chance. I'm still 6 seconds off of him.
How would we not gotten a caution?
The track is just wide enough that you can gather it up.
That was at 57.4.
All I know is I'm bored. What's that in there?
Yeah, same.
That's 10 laps, man.
I hate this track.
9 is a passenger.
I really wanted to get Reno there. Of course, we got in the wall,
I
though.
don't want to finish the lap, yeah.
Gap to Reno ahead is increasing. It's now 5.3.
Oh, it won't turn. Gosh darn it. I was worried about Lance too much. Well, this is over. No way we're getting Reno now. I am not. Sorry, Ethan. Not taking you out to dinner. The frustrating race. I think I came in not expecting much, but then the way we started off that first stint, where we were actually holding our own, gave me like a little bit of a glimmer of like a better finish, and now I'm just kind of disappointed about it.
Michigan should have been like this too.
What? Tough as hell?
No, kind of spread out.
I don't know.
Michigan was actually fun. I hate this track.
Same.
This track is like the stated thing.
You've just done a 58.1.
I don't like calling out states. Every state has their own thing. And yeah, it's because everyone likes to poo-poo on New Jersey, but it's awesome.
Such a shitty schedule then.
The gap to Reno ahead is now 7.1
Don't take it
seconds.
personally. We just don't like the track.
Yeah, no, I liked all the other tracks. I just don't like Indy.
He always turns it into something like
No, it's just a thing, dude. It's all good.
No.
No, I've really been enjoying this season's track selection. Like I said, it's just this one track.
whenever I see this track on the schedule, I'm just like, But that's everybody. Like, everyone has their own track. Certain people don't like certain tracks. I'm sure there's tracks I get excited about that when other people see it, they're like, if we get a dirt track, I know that's a potential win for me. So I get excited when they're on there, but I know others are like, that's just like a waste of a week kind of a thing. This car isn't even driving anymore. I didn't get any X's for those hits, but I think it's really affected it. And on top of that, the tires are just dead. Dead. I don't want to ruin any of these lead lap cars' races.
To be honest, though, I keep seeing going around the track thinking about the taco places near here.
Got a car low. Clear inside. Car inside. Inside's clear.
No problem.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it. The gap to Reno in front is now 8.0. Come on, Roberts. Push, push, push. We can catch this car.
Are 2 and 4 like designed the same, like same angle?
Still there.
No.
Inside's clear.
Ah, okay.
Thank you, sir. Robert. All four corners are different.
Turn 3. Turn 3 is the worst. Once the tires get old, it just does not want to turn.
I just still haven't found a marker for 2, so I keep like going too hot in it.
The gap to Reno ahead is now 9.4.
Yeah, it's tough luck with the close pits, but I wasn't gonna push for it because, I mean, a close pit's a close pit, right? Even if the caution came out, I mean, I probably wouldn't have gone down the pit lane if it came out a little earlier, but no matter what, I was behind the wall. There wasn't anything I could do about it, so I guess it would be that way no matter what the situation when the yellow came out. It doesn't matter if it came out then or not. It's a black and white call.
Thank you.
Like the black flags for passing under yellow is
They're inside.
is something that's a little bit more subjective because, like, for example, like say a car isn't catching up to the field, you shouldn't be punished for that. So you catch up to the field, and then they clear your black flags for passing under yellow.
My toddler's figured out how to use his tablet to call me.
But speeding under pit road, pit exits, I don't think you should really ask Tony to clear those. I just want to be a fair, you know. I didn't think that was something to do it with.
Is now 10 seconds.
It would have definitely helped us, though, not having to go to the rear of the field and fight for the lucky dog there.
2 laps left.
And at the point when it told me to go back to, I would not have made it back to the lead pack anyway. So.
Carlo. Still there.
It is unfortunate that I'm seeing so many cars that I'm fighting with in the points that are just going to finish so far ahead of us, though. It's frustrating.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 103 Fahrenheit.
I think this is about where we'd be battling. Possibly. If we didn't get thrown off there for 12th or 13th.
White flag, last lap.
That's not like you, Mitchell.
I killed it.
I finished before you, Buck.
Right front's hurt. I'm just trying to hold.
Good one, Leo. Dang, Sergeant, good job. I was trying.
Yeah, you were making me worried for a little bit.
Still there. Clear low.
All right,
That's
P17.
the end of the race. Never mind.
Thanks everybody for sticking out with us there. Sorry, it went south.
Good race, Leo.
I felt like I was complaining most of the race, so
Thank
apologies
you.
about that too. Usually I try to keep a little bit better mood, but
Good win, buddy.
yeah.
You gonna climb the fence?
17th out of 22. I mean, we wouldn't have gotten a top 10, but we definitely would have been fighting for
Where you
12
going?
or so, and that's a lot of points. Like I think we're like 3 or 4. Like we have a few battles where we're 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 points between people. So,
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Oh, the crash one? Oh, I had the pit there.
Box in. 5,
Yeah, that's
4,
true.
3, 2, 1. Box now.
Right.
Rawr.
Don't hit me with the sad rar.
Rawr.
Get the fuck.
Rawr.
There you go.
Now I'm starting to think about the... Now I'm starting to think of the pirate from Dodgeball. Arg.
Now you gotta fit him into the paint.
If Fodorero get that one? Congrats, Fodorero. Right. Do. You met him at a Comic-Con? That's cool. It's hilarious when he like gets clean cut, then at the end when he sees the treasure, he's like, "Ark." Alrighty. So, we have the meeting. If you're new here, we have the meeting, and then we'll listen to the interviews and.
All right, we're going to get caught up
we'll
with
do some
our
spoopy
race
afterwards.
winner, Joe. You got him down there in victory lane.
Thank you very much. In victory lane with Leonard Fodorero. Leonard Fodorero, the fifth, will take his fourth win of the OCRP iRacing season. Leo, tell us about the run tonight. Just, how was the track and how was your car?
The track was awkward. Indy is always a bit of a snooze fest and a kind of a racy track. It's not. I mean, you have to be perfect with the turns. You miss the line just a little bit, and your car starts plowing tight towards the wall. That happened a couple of times with me, and I know it happened a couple of times with other people. I saw it, but it was definitely about being patient with the tires, because you would want to mostly drive off the right rear. You don't want to burn up the right front too much.
Was that wreck?
It would work out for you in the end. It was a good race. I had a lot of fun out there trying to slide this car around off the turns. It wasn't so fun when I almost got in the walls.
Never is fun when you almost get in the walls, but talk to us about that entire management. There was a lot of times where we saw you almost fishtailing it, coming off of 2 and 4, getting a little aggressive there. How hard was it to keep the car under control, especially as it got tighter on those old tires?
I was fishtailing it to get the right rear a little heated up. I don't want to put too much pressure on the front tire.
Got loose in front of
If you do
Bugs
that,
there.
it plows tight, and when you put more heat in the rear tire, you can get a little bit more slide action. You can get a little bit more speed, and ultimately just keep up the long run speed on the car. And you race the track with that kind of idea. It was the managing part. I was moving my brake bias back more and more, so when I got in the brakes, entering the turns, it would put more heat in the rear end and the rear tires, thus making the right front tire have less wear.
Should have played more with the.
That was the main goal.
With the brake bias there myself.
Now here's a difficult question. 3 races left in the season. With tonight's win, unofficially, you're going to come into the next race at Chicagoland with a 5-point gap behind Wes Graham. Looking at the rest of the season, where you've got Chicagoland and ultimately finishing out at Homestead, what's it going to take to crown this team the champion in 3 race time?
Just have instances like today where we had 2 cars between both of us, and I was ahead of those 2 cars. He was behind them. It gained me 3 points today. I was only hoping to come out here with at least 2 points on him. So it worked out in my favor, definitely, with him finishing 4th, me finishing 1st. It gave me 3 extra points, knocked that lead that he had down from 8 to 5. Now I just need at least 2 every race from here on out, and I think it'll work out. But it's going to take some mistakes from him to happen, but he doesn't ever make that many mistakes, and
I got up the track anyway. I mean, I did it kind of myself.
So it'll be hard to gain those points, but I'm going to try my best.
Yeah, there's
Leo
nothing
Fodorero,
there.
your winner for the 4th time on this season.
Our tire got really
kiss the bricks
loose
there, buddy, and enjoy the celebration. Chavez Esri,
and then there was no caution,
started in 6th,
and then I think the caution came on right because I was like wondering,
about the track. Tell
and
us
then
about
it wasn't
your
coming
run
out, so
in
then
that,
I turned,
very white 51
and then it came
machine,
out. You could tell me. I'm like, am I supposed to pit? Am I supposed to pit? And then it wasn't coming out, so I was like, okay, let's go in because it's green, and then
the whole race. Before the first caution, I was saving way too much.
So
leaders
that's
got
what
a big gap.
really messed us up.
So I was like, okay, I got
just
to
like
pick up the pace.
Unfortunate
each
timing.
caution after that, I just kind of gauged off what my tire percentage was and pushed it a little bit harder.
Tire management was the name of the game. We just heard from Leo that it was very difficult to manage the tires. You had to continually adjust the brake bias in the car.
Yeah, I tried hitting the brakes because the caution came out, but it was too late.
From your perspective, how bad was it to keep those tires running the right direction all night?
I didn't feel that it was that bad, only because I started the first half of the race on super safe
Thank you,
mode,
tactic.
slowly,
but it's okay.
was more aggressive.
If it comes down to a
was
conversation of
definitely rough at the
spending
end,
budget-wise,
trying to,
you don't need
Leo
to
said
become a member. It's okay.
He saved the fronts and wore out the rears, and I did the opposite, and which probably explains the 5.5 second lead he had.
I view it as
it was very tough.
If anyone has
definitely
the extra
very tough.
whatever, and they
we're
want to
used to seeing that ghost car
support,
up
I
front.
very much appreciate it,
and we're glad to certainly
but
see
I'm
you
never
back
gonna
in the race tonight. Two questions I have for you.
Spend
Number
more
one,
than you should, kind of
what
a
is your
thing.
goal running for the next 3 races to close out the season? And number two, is spots on your car for sale, or is the ghost car here to stay for the rest of the season?
For goals, I would love to
It has
close out the season.
I do appreciate all the donations and memberships, though. They've
just top fives, and then
paid for a lot of the
we're still
the spoopy things that we've done.
Sponsors,
because we're constantly
don't know what we're gonna do yet,
picking up new ones for those streams, and
as long as I can keep it clean, we can keep bringing it out.
Honestly, helping a lot with
Chavez Essery,
the baby
in
unexpected
that
baby
ghost car,
bills,
the number 51 ghost car,
the diapers
finishes
and stuff.
second tonight after starting
I do
in
appreciate
position
it.
number
Not
6.
saying it
Kyle
isn't
Carpenter.
important. I do.
Let's talk to Bandit out there. It wasn't the run you had last week, but third with 1 lap led is respectable.
Yeah, it was really hard to drive the track. I had to really discipline myself to if like Leo said at one time, if you overshot the corner, if you missed a corner, you would push tight, and I had that problem the whole race. So I was really backing the corners up in 1 and 3, and I felt like it was really good doing that. Just didn't have a good turn 2 and turn 4. Sometimes loose here and there, but for the most part, it felt good. I just didn't have the speed. It's really hard to find that, to not go over the envelope of pushing it too far when you have to lean on the right rear to be able to turn. But had a good race. Had a lot of fun.
Definitely looked like guys were having a lot of fun out there. Besides being a completely different track, what was different for the car and your team about this race? It looked like you guys, among others, were having a lot of trouble with strategy out there.
Yeah, the car was...
Man, we were so close
the
to
default
0x
setup. It was really... it was just loose
that
all
rear
around.
end.
And I actually dialed my brake bias all the way to the minimum, 60. It's as far back as it could go. And that helped me on the corner entry. It was still kind of tight on entry. It didn't make it looser on entry or anything. And it was still loose somewhat on exit. And that's that and the steering ratio. And
safety standards are
just
updated.
try not to go too far with it.
All right, 3 races left, and you still have a shot at finishing third in the season. Chicagoland, Nashville, and then Homestead in 3 weeks from now. What's what is your goal for the rest of the season?
It's basically the same goal as every race. Just the number 1 goal is to come out here and have fun. The second goal is basically to do the best I can. And the third goal is to get a win if I can. Play the strategy if it comes out like that. But mostly just have fun.
There you go. Last week's winner will finish position number 3 tonight. Kyle Carpenter, driver of that Bandit Pontiac Firebird. Jeff, who you got?
Next up, definitely have to talk to Joel Brown. Joel, you started 20th and drove your butt off, gaining 15 spots to find 5th. So tell us about your race and how are you able to get it done?
Yeah, with our 43 team, we had a really good showing out there tonight. We had a really strong race. There at the beginning, we made some pretty good moves, tried to be a little bit aggressive there to put ourselves in the position to have some good restarts. I know we would have a few cautions there towards the start of the race, so wanted to position ourselves well for those restarts. And then we experienced that green flag pit stop, so that was good. We had good pit stops all night. I almost missed my box at that last one, but yeah, after that green flag pit stop, I just watched Wes and Carpenter and Essery and everybody else. They just checked out. I didn't have anything for them. I was battling what everybody else was tonight, tied on entry and loose on exit, and there's no telling how many times I bounced out of into that outside wall there out of 2 and 4. But yeah, man, we had a great race.
Definitely a lot of fun to watch you crawl from 20th all the way to 5th. Got to talk to Wes Graham, finishing in the 4th spot. Started 5th, so hey, every point counts, especially in a championship. And right now, three races left, and points battle getting pretty tight. What is your strategy moving forward? The difference between Chicagoland and Nashville obviously are different. Which one do you think is going to play out in your favor?
I mean, all three of them could. I'm really looking forward to the race at Homestead. Nashville, short track racing, anything can happen there. And Chicagoland, wish they still went there because that was one of the better mile and a halves with the older cars. But just wasn't our night. Couldn't get the right rear to hook up for us. Now hearing about the brake bias stuff, kind of makes sense. But I'll have the earlier incident in the back of my mind for these next 3 races, and we'll move on to Chicagoland next week.
Well, there you have it. Wes Graham finishes in the 4th spot after starting in the 5th. Moving on, got to talk to Jason Lance. Jason, don't count you out. You're right up there in the mix as far as points go. You need some good races to go your way these next 3. What is it going to take your speed that you show week after week and having a pole or starting in 2nd and to actually finishing one of these things off?
I'm just going to have those guys ahead of me in points just have some trouble. Maybe I'll get lucky and gain some positions on them. But yeah, I was struggling tonight like everybody else was. I just, once I seen everybody that we were having like the caution like every 10 laps, I knew to have it happen like twice. And then, so I thought that was going to be the trend of the race for a while. So that's why I didn't take tires that one stop, which threw me off for the rest of the race. And I was just out there struggling after that.
Well, coming down pit road and you making those bold decisions to do that, it didn't really hurt you too bad. You started in 2nd and you end up 6th. It could have been way worse. So it looks like that is going to help you out moving forward. I'm going to let you guys get to your driver's meeting, and we will get back to the booth ourselves. Thank you so much tonight. A lot of fun, and probably one of the more memorable and fun races to watch at Indianapolis.
Thank you for the Bronco.
Bye now, man.
But the standings you're looking at, I didn't want to talk over the interviews. Yes, we're 10 races in, but they have 1 drop race.
We had a race at Indy.
So that's why it shows 9. So
exciting.
It takes off your worst race or if you missed a race kind of a thing.
Here, Mr. Tuttle, you are the first one up. You have the floor. Tell us how it went.
And
not hearing anything. Very quiet, sir. We don't hear you.
I think he's here.
We'll move on and come right back to you, sir.
Oh, hey, yes.
We'll go ahead and go to. Are you here? We gotta look and see who's here now. Robert, are you here? No, you are not. How about Mr. Evans? How was your race tonight?
With that incident, the first caution on, I believe it was lap 8 or 9 or something like that. Got ARCA braked, so it took me in the wall. That kind of took me out for the count.
Hearing Rick complain about ARCA braking makes me laugh.
At the next caution, I believe it was. Of course, it didn't last very long. It was okay. 2 laps down. It was okay. I still had fun though.
What happened?
Oh, I wanted to say one thing.
Oh, I didn't realize how far
I
back
want
he
to
was. I
give
thought he
praise
was
to
up.
everyone that gave way to the faster cars. Even though I normally is not the faster car, but when I had fresh tires, people accepted me going by them, and I just want to say thanks to everyone that participated.
Excellent. Mr. Tuttle, you guys stuff worked out yet?
Yeah, everything working now.
Say that one more time.
My mic okay now?
Yes, but it's very oddly and weirdly delayed. But go ahead, sir.
All right, sorry. So as I was saying, tonight's night of just nothing working for me. I got in 18 laps late because VR and iRacing didn't want to work. So I just tried to ride around, not cause any trouble, and glad to be back though.
We're glad to see you back out there, sir. Let's see, who is next? Bearder, you had an eventful night.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of surprised myself of how I fell on the track. I normally don't run very well. Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute. I normally don't run very well at Indy, so I kind of surprised myself the first stint. I actually felt like I had some pace and so on, and then, who was it? Someone got in the wall, and then I tried so hard to miss them, but it was like as you're exiting one of the turns pretty quickly, and I just clipped them enough that it slowed us down, and then I got run over. And then the caution, unfortunately, came out. I was like, I watched the replay, and I'm like going right back and forth trying to decide if I want to go in or not, because I didn't know if it was staying green, and it came out right after I went behind the wall. So I got a exiting the pits penalty, which I didn't get the waiver around. It was just like a sequence of events that it was unfortunate, just changed the whole race. But I still I had fun trying to get back to it. Just I don't like Indy. I don't run well here, but for other people they like it, and I'm sure it just depends on your preference.
I don't think you're allowed to say out loud that you don't like Indy around racing guys.
That's what I'm worried about that. Like, I didn't get struck by lightning, but
I think there's some kind of rule.
Yeah, I don't like it, at least in stock cars.
Ooh, Indy.
Okay, well, you're not alone. I got your back, man. So, moving on to Mr. Reno. How was your night?
Kind of crappy, to be honest. I thought I'd, at least have something tonight, but I don't know. Couldn't drive the quarters right, apparently, or something like that. I didn't have the speed or didn't have the technique down or whatever the case may be there. I think I had a 0x. I'm happy with that. And kind of wish we would have had, maybe a late race caution there to maybe salvage some of that. But let's see, Chicagoland's next week, I think. So, yeah, just looking forward to the next track, and hopefully we have better luck next week.
41% on the right front at the end there.
think,
So we were.
You like me, every week you're looking for next week, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, Guzzy, how was your night?
Well, I'll say it. I'm from the state. I can say it. I don't like this track.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you ready for your new paint yet?
Yes.
Okay. Message
Thank you.
received. We'll get to work on it. Let's move on to Mr. Cyrus. Tell us about your night.
I think I finally really started getting a track about race time. Before that, I was kind of like really not understanding how to take those turns to save the tires, but I started figuring it out like probably about halfway through the race. But I made a judgment call on the pit stop there, and obviously, like, whenever I decided, well, maybe there's going to be some cautions, then I should maybe save some tire sets. Of course, we don't get any cautions. So that kind of completely just debunked any kind of strategy I had going on. I was thinking that I had the speed and everything to probably be up there, maybe close to the top 10, maybe get in the top 10, but running like what 30 laps there with 20 lap old tire or 15 lap old tires older than everybody else. Yeah, it didn't really work out. So, but I was just happy that I was able to kind of like just barely hold off Leo there to keep me from going a lap down to stay on the lead lap. But on the Chicagoland, I love that track, so we'll see how we can do there.
I think a lot of people are excited about Chicago. I think that's a pretty well-liked track among the group, so should be a
I
good
kind of
race.
like it. It's kind of like Auto Club. I feel like it's so similar to Auto Club, and I love the way those tracks race.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to this next guy talking, though, so might as well just get it over with. Go ahead, Bugs.
Oh, shut up. You love me. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing all night, which is why I didn't qualify. Figured I'd pick something up. Felt decent there, I guess, in the middle, but then decided to stay out and didn't realize we weren't going to get another caution for the rest of the race. So, yeah, pretty much it. Just bad strategy. Ended up just fighting to where I could get, but on to next week.
Seems like every week somebody's getting burned by too many cautions or not enough cautions. We need to like schedule them or something. Let's hear from Mr. Schultz.
Yeah, it was fun having a race with not no cautions, but having those long green flag runs. I was just terrible with my tires. I didn't adjust my brake bias at all. I think that kind of killed me. I did better on that longer run, managed them better. But yeah, that probably would have helped a little bit. Kind of just fell back there and then couldn't get anything else going. I hit the wall on like lap 40 and kind of knocked the alignment out. So I kind of rode around for a few laps so I could get to the point where I can make it with only pitting once. And I think that cost me a few spots. But looking forward to next week. Yeah, both the Skippies and the ARCA car should be fun next week.
This is your least favorite track in any racing game?
Good deal. Mitchell Calvin, you're up.
Definitely better than last week. But yeah, completely JR Hildebranded it with like 4 laps to go. And just completely knocked the right front out of it. Somehow didn't give me an X at all for that kind of hit because that was a hard shot. But I'll take it, and we'll move on to Chicago. Keep that tight battle with me and the Knicks.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of guys that got 0Xs tonight, and I know I saw a lot of those 0X guys getting a lot of wall tonight, so it was being very forgiving.
For sure.
Let's
we
hear
tapped
from
the wall a few times.
Austin. Are you
the
here?
only
Yes,
X we had was
you
from
were,
that.
running real close
that
to the
wreck.
front there for a while. How was your night?
It's pretty good. Tried. I don't know why, but I tried a little bit of pit strategy, staying out a little bit longer. But I think I was like 7th when the pit cycle started, but I wasn't going to catch the guys in front of me. So I was like, we'll try it. Got back up to 10th, and when the day started, I really wanted to be 10th, and I was chasing Nick down for a while, but he just wouldn't let me have it. So I despise Indianapolis and was not excited. And I think I had like 120X in practice, but figured it out during the race and actually had a lot of fun. So like everybody else, I'm excited for Chicagoland.
Good job on the top 10 tonight. Speaking of Nick, let's hear from Mr. Sargent.
Yeah, it was, I wasn't really sure how this race was going to go. I didn't do a whole lot of practice, so I just didn't qualify. I started from the back, figured I could kind of stay out of the way for the first few laps. And then I hit the wall and caused the first yellow, so it kind of backfired. I apologize to anybody that was involved in that. I just barely got into the wall on the backstretch, and it just glues you to it. And then after that, just kind of just trying to drive up from the back. I think I made it up to like 7th at one point, and then just kind of burned my tires off a little too much. And then those last few laps, just trying to hold off Johnston there. It was kind of fun.
We got any hockey fans in the chat?
Guys, congrats to Leo. And, yeah, that's it.
Well, thank you, sir. Let's get all the Knicks out of the way. Go ahead, Gould.
If we do, let me know your teams.
Oh man, what
Okay,
a
if you
good
don't.
time! Honestly, I just bought the track. Had a little bit of experience
at Indy before on other video games, but not like this. But my
Red
main
Wing?
thing was
Ah.
try to stay off the wall coming out of
Well, I apologize
4
about the other
on
night
front
then.
stretch,
I
and
am a New Jersey Devils fan.
honestly figured it out. Had a blast racing a few people. Honestly, just a lot of give and take. No one overstepping our boundaries and stuff, which I loved, honestly. Congrats on Leo to the win, and I'm excited to Chicagoland, my first time there too.
Do you own any tracks? What are you
Tried,
doing?
couldn't get into it. Hey,
I buy as I go.
that's okay.
All right.
I like build my car
Tried
as
it.
I
If
go.
you don't
type
like
of deal.
it, there's
I'll put one part in my car per week.
Our time on this earth
Whatever
is
works, man.
pretty valuable,
Let's
so you
hear
shouldn't
from,
spend it
Mr.
watching
Ordorf.
something you
How was
don't
your race?
enjoy.
It was pretty good.
I honestly kind of fell off
bad.
a lot of sports
I
in the
think I
recent
realized
years,
this
just
track
between
on
work picking up and
Indianapolis. I don't know why, but
even this
now I
channel.
like it.
Like I kind of
Did pretty
started
well.
spending more
Most of the
time that I
race,
would spend
I
watching
really
other
started
sports,
with
like
that,
working on this
really
and trying to
starting
build
this
it up and stuff like
For
that.
me,
So
personally, I was just dealing more with
I kind of
loose
cut
and
back
actually
a little
tight.
bit. Played hockey until I got
Like,
hurt at
push
45.
the right front a little
Oh,
bit, then I'd get tight, but most of the race
it
I was
stinks when
loose,
you can't
so,
do your sports anymore.
I was over actually, it was funny.
I used to
Nico
run a
passed
street
me,
hockey league
and then I
for a
caught
few
him
summers,
again,
probably
just saving my
6
tires a
years.
little bit, cooling them down, and that's when he
We
came up
actually
to me
had like a
with the wall,
draft and teams
that was
and
really fun at the end
custom
there.
jerseys, which were
Just trying to
literally
get my
just
marks for the last,
shirts painted.
20,
But
25 laps. So
it was a good time.
It was pretty fun. But,
I miss that. It
I'm
was
just
special.
glad I'm back and racing again and having all this fun doing this stuff. And can't wait for next week, Chicagoland. Hopefully that wall works, that bubble of air. I don't know if it works at Chicagoland or not. I have no idea, but we'll see. But yeah, on to next week.
Ooh, lawnmower racing.
All right.
That looks
Well, now let's
interesting.
move on to Jason
Really
Knight.
bumpy though.
He left.
More interested in watching in front of me. I
So,
will
we're
say
going
hockey is
to
a really
Joel Dan Brown.
fun one to go to a game, I think.
I don't have too much more to add. I had a lot
I
of
can
fun.
see why people don't like it on TV.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
like
really like
I
this
have
track
trouble
either.
watching
Guess it's
NBA
just
on
a flat-
TV.
flat
I'd
track
probably
nobody really
I've
liked.
been to an NBA game. I think
I
I
don't
liked
know.
it a little bit more in person,
Uh,
but
I didn't really like Pocono
with
either.
both
and
of
I
them
did
kind of
kinda
like a
well
lot of
there
back and
too,
forth
but
kind of a thing.
I don't know. I'm with everybody else. I like Chicagoland. It's a lot of fun running that outside the line. So I'm excited for next
Nice.
week.
On the band's practice field.
So everybody loves Chicago, I guess. Well, I know West likes Chicago. Tell us about it.
It's a track in Illinois.
This is true. Ginger Bear, it is.
Mile and a half.
That's what I come here for, is
It's
that
like any sport though.
detailed
You kind of got to
analysis.
learn how to watch. And I feel like that's something you do like a lot when you're younger, and you're
Alright,
like
so-
watching your
We'll move on to old
your
Snowman. Hey,
adults.
I saw
You know,
a
watch
car
something. You kind of
today
learn how to watch it.
Band one license plate
Like
on.
you
I
could
saw
sit
you
someone
right
in
away,
front
too.
of the TV for a baseball game, and like if they don't know what certain symbols mean and so on,
I've
they're
got
like,
a
"What the heck am I looking at?"
1980 Turbo
Same with
Trans
football.
Am. That's the Bandit 2 car, and I've seen a guy from North Carolina that has the same car, but he don't have the right wheels on it, and he don't have the right
Oh,
color
nice.
interior.
Have fun,
but he's got the
Firestone.
Band 2 license plate that I wanted. So now we gotta think of a new
I
idea
played
for mine.
football for I think 11
But
years.
I had a good
Went to high
race.
school,
A
and
lot
then
of fun.
I
Before
did
the
track,
race, I was like, oh man, it's
indoor and
Indy. It should be
outdoor,
a
and
good
then my
race.
senior
It's
year,
nothing. Shouldn't be nothing bad about
I
it.
missed.
Nothing hard.
I got
I get in there and I'm
wrecked
sliding
during
around there. Like,
the preseason like
what was
Hell
I
Week
thinking? So then I had to
in
go
football,
to
and I
work
was
on
just
the
like, you know
setup.
what? I enjoy
But
running. I'm gonna try
had a
out
lot of fun.
XC my senior year,
Excellent.
and I'm glad I did because I
This
really
next
enjoyed it
guy, I
and
can't
ended
say
up
your name without putting some spice on it. I gotta say Chavez
continuing
every
to
time.
compete
So tell
in the
us again
sport.
if you got anything
and
else to add.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had a blast.
cross country's
Couldn't have
awesome.
asked for a better race at Indy.
Fortunately,
Nothing
I
from
also
you,
ended up
anything else?
getting hurt. I don't know if it was during the hockey or during work,
A lot of fun.
moving equipment, but my knee got messed up.
Looking forward to the next 3 races.
I can still
think I've ever
kind of
raced a
run
car
when I take care of
at
myself,
Chicagoland.
but
So
I
it's gonna be
can't
interesting.
race like I
supposed
used
to
to
say,
or
I hate
anything like
Indy, I
that, which is
love Chicago.
unfortunate. All I really want to do is go on runs, though.
I love
It's a
Indy and
nice
I hate
head
Chicago.
clearer. I miss when I could do it. Now it's just
All right, well, that's
if I go too long,
that's
I
it
just
for
it's
tonight.
just
We had a
I
good
don't know.
race.
It wrecks affects me.
You know, Indy's always
Or I
this
try to
way,
make up
it's
for
stretched
the
out,
the
it's
knee
spread out
and don't plan on it as
long,
hard, and then
so
you end
many
up hurting
laps,
like
but
your other ankle
you know,
because it's
it's
doing
good
more
for me
work kind
'cause
of a thing.
there's not a
So
lot of drama.
It's
feel it,
frustrating.
so I appreciated that, and I also look forward to Chicago, and I look forward to driving. Actually, I don't look forward to either of those. So take it back. I'm in LA all week next week, so I'll miss Monday and I'll miss Thursday. So you guys have to be on your best behavior on Thursday, and we'll have to
Until you
just
saw
let
a race
Joel
in
win one
person.
on Monday. I guess, 'cause I
Yeah,
won't be there.
that's true. I think that happens to a lot of
Negative.
people.
I'm terrible at Long Beach.
It's
I
like you
actually just
either
purchased it and I'm about to try it out for the first time.
I'm gonna be at Long Beach itself when you guys are racing at Long Beach, so I'll miss the race because I'll be
it's
there.
like you either watch up and get the nostalgia factor with NASCAR, and like you remember like someone watching it, and like it just has, even if you weren't into it, you just have that little bit of nostalgia pull. Or you got taken to a race and then you kind of liked it. Like I grew up with my father at the time. He was watching it. Have a good night.
I guess.
All right, that's the end of that meeting. But so I had like a nostalgia feel for it. I love it. I fell off a little bit for a few years, but then I think 2016 or so I started to get back into it, and I'm really into it now. And then my wife was never into it, but we went to Pocono 2 years ago now, and I was honestly worried that she was just gonna absolutely not like hate it and not like it, especially in person, just with the loud noises and all that stuff. But she actually really seemed to like it. She liked seeing the pits live, so she was like more in tune with what was happening in the race and stuff. And I was glad that we went, because now we just watch it together and she actually enjoys it, so it's cool. We look forward to Sundays. It's like a forced family time, not working and all that stuff. Yeah, I have run a lot of miles in my lifetime. Man, I'm looking at NHL standings. I didn't realize how hot Philadelphia was right now, and that's sad. My wife's a Philadelphia fan, so she's not as into it anymore. Honestly, I fell off of NHL the last few years because the Devils have been so bad. But it used to be fun. It's kind of when we were really, really into it. Well, it's pretty tight though. They have 10 points. We're only 2 points back in the division right now. Honestly, the Metro division's pretty tight overall. Baseball. I can see why people get into it, but I think it was just the odd sport out for me. So I just can't devote the amount of time and the amount of games. I think it's the length of the season that really gets me with baseball. That like if my team makes the playoffs, I don't really follow them at all except random check-ins on standings. And then if they make the playoffs, I'll watch. But otherwise, I don't pay any attention to baseball, unfortunately. But I can see why people get into it. It's really long games. Do I have a favorite driver? I do, as long as everyone's cool. Doesn't get weird about it. Obviously, like, you kind of root for whoever your parents do. And my father was into Earnhardt, and then obviously he passed away during that Daytona. And then Harvick took over. And it was kind of at the right time for me where I was like able to really kind of pick my driver. But I liked Harvick. I thought he was cool. He was like young, and when they'd show him off track, he had like RC cars and stuff. So I was like, okay. And he had some interesting paint schemes too. I liked the bright paint schemes early on. So I've been a Harvick fan a long time. And then I big Bubba fan. He's honestly probably my number one now, because I know Harvick's gonna be retiring, so I had to find a new number one driver. But I've enjoyed watching Bubba come up through the trucks and so on. So that was cool. I also really like Suarez. Blaney I like. Let's see. Who else? I have like tier drivers. Oh, my wife is really into, well, she likes Bubba too, but she's into Bowman. Bowman's a good driver, and through her I actually started liking Bowman a lot too. I think he's cool. I feel like Bowman's someone we could chill with. Favorite driver is Kyle Busch. I feel like Kyle grew on me a lot ever since like getting to know his family side a lot more. So, like, I don't know. I like the charities that him and his wife do and stuff like that. So he grew on me a lot. Plus, I think he's good for the sport with, you know, everyone needs like that guy that just people like to hate and all of that stuff. So NASCAR, when he leaves, I think NASCAR is way off for the worse. Only sport I care about is the BBRC. Yeah, it's just a shame about Kurt. He was having a really nice revival there right at the end. It would have been cool to see what he would have done in the playoffs. That's cool about your cousin though, Shaffy. All right, I'm gonna close this one out, and we're gonna be checking out the new updates with something I forget. Prop night. Yeah, we're gonna check out the prop night one. So we'll be back very shortly. I'm gonna get my race stuff broken down, and we'll join back in. All right, I'll see you in a moment.